New York startup Warby Parker is determined to disrupt the eyewear industry. The company designs and sells vintage-inspired frames and prescription lenses for about $95 a piece, while most comparable glasses cost several hundred. And for every pair sold, the company gives away a pair to someone in need. I sat down with Warby Parker co-CEO Neil Blumenthal and asked him how he and his partners came up with the idea.
Well, it came from our shared experiences. So 3 buddies of mine and I started Warby Parker because we would walk into an optical shop, be really excited about a pair of glasses, and walk out spending $500 and feeling like we got punched in the stomach. So we thought there had to be a better way.
Now, exactly, prescription glasses cost hundreds of dollars. Yours are only about $100. How do you do that?
Simply put, we cut out the middleman. So we design our own frames, we work directly with manufacturers, and then we sell them direct to customers through warbyparker.com. Because this industry is a little messed up. There's a few very large companies that control the industry and charge very high markups, and it's unnecessary.
And there are also interesting ways you can shop for glasses. You have the facial recognition technology on there, matching glasses to a particular face, right?
Exactly. So when we were thinking about would people buy glasses online, we figured, well, you got to be able to try them on. So we found the best-in-class facial recognition software, and you can upload your photo and virtually try it on our site. Or you can actually do a home try-on where you can select 5 frames, we'll ship it to you free of cost, and you have 5 days to try it on at home with no obligation to buy.
So I've actually done the facial recognition technology and the home try-on,
nice.
Coincidentally. I noticed with the facial recognition technology, not all the frames are available for try-on. Why is that?
It takes us several weeks to actually photograph the frames in order to be able to upload and have that image on the site. So they're in process, and hopefully we'll be up there soon.
And how about the try-on technology? I actually found a couple of pairs that I liked, but the style I wanted and the color I liked weren't in stock. In fact, a lot of things were out of stock. So how are you dealing with those kind of inventory issues? Obviously,
Sure.
In some way, it's a good thing because people are buying them. But on the other hand, people aren't getting what they want.
Yeah, a few months ago, we were growing 50% month on month, and we ran out of a few styles, but we now have everything back in stock. It was crazy. When we first launched, we thought we had an idea that would resonate with people, but we ended up hitting our first year sales targets in 3 weeks and beating our first year sales targets in 4 weeks and accumulating this wait list of about 20,000 people. And it was this amazing ride, but we felt terrible because there were so many people out there that we couldn't get glasses to. So now we've built out our supply chain team and created production lines specifically for Warby Parker. So now hopefully we won't encounter those problems any longer.
What about potentially getting into retail stores? Do you see that down the line, or is this online only?
Yeah, we think that the future of retail is the intersection between bricks and mortar and e-commerce. So we've actually set up a bunch of shop-in-shops and great boutiques like Confederacy in LA or the Paris Trust here in San Francisco. So people can actually go in there, try on frames. They can't walk out with them, but they can place an order through an in-store iPad.
And you guys also donate glasses as well. Tell me about that.
Exactly. So we work with this great group, Visionspring, that trains low-income men and women to start their own business, actually selling glasses to people in their communities in places like India and Bangladesh and Ghana and Guatemala. And what this does is that it creates jobs for people, which is the most important thing in any community, and it provides people with the tools to see so that way they can learn and they can work. This is actually a nonprofit that I used to run before starting Warby Parker with my friends, and I did an impact assessment with the University of Michigan and found that a pair of glasses increases somebody's income by 20%, which is, in international development, it's crazy.
Neil Blumenthal also told us that Warby Parker recently sold its 100,000th pair of glasses, which means it's donated that many pairs as well.